Hello guys, let me give you an idea of what I'm doing. First of all, I posted some really crazy spaghetti, right? I'm gonna show you what that is. Uh, I'm using this concept now, I'm doing independent structures. So in this particular game, I am playing the marathon mode, and I had to establish a perimeter because I have some crazy settings. The science is costly. Has a multiplier of 5, so it costs 5 times more than the average marathon mode, which is very more expensive than the normal game itself. So in order to research a simple, let's say, uh, I don't know, I'm using here the cheat mode because I'm using a mode to create some blueprints. I activated cheat modes, but let's see, just to research solar panels, right? See the price, more than 1,000 science packs. So it's a really crazy game. The pollution also has increased the settings, spreads more, and dissipates lower. So you can't play this game without this perimeter because the enemies are set up to come in packs of 40, up to 40, instead of the normal 20, I think. So it's really, really, aggressive settings. So I'm using this concept of doing independent-based structures. I'll give you more details later about this particular structure here, but the main purpose of this is very simple. Um, it's a medium-term storage, with a medium capacity, but very high, availability. So I did some crazy stuff here, with lots of, wires and network. But I'll go into the details of this further. But it has also a larger storage here, but of course with less availability. You can't have it at once. It takes time to extract for all of those tanks, and also has a space for trains up to 8 wagons, okay, including locomotives. 10 here for the loading station, and more 10 for the unloading station. Right. Also has some solar panels with some batteries here in the primary power system, with the backup using steam. And this particular structure also has one small refinery here with one purpose: turn some oil into solid fuel. So it will use, all of those three primary products, the petroleum gas, light oil, heavy oil, to create solid fuel. So this small refinery only creates solid fuel, in a way that this structure will store a lot of oil, but few of it with high availability. Has one support train station to receive things that are necessary for robots to repair the facility in case of it's being under heavy attack, and also receive ammo. I don't like to use the laser turrets, so I have one perimeter fully covered by the gun turrets with some ammo, and also the flamethrower turrets. There's a lot of intelligence in this one, but when I do the video about it itself, I will explain it in details about these circuits. But let me just give you an idea of what I'm doing, right? So I did this facility to store oil and also provide the solid fuel for trains to carry to some different places. And now I have here one interesting facility that took me, quite a long time to build for its, if you consider its size, right? Um, I have two blueprints to achieve this. I did a generic blueprint of one very small power facility to provide only about 2 megawatts of power. And there are a few solar panels here, a few accumulators, and also two steam engines working as a backup. There's a power switch here which will turn this off if the solar panels and accumulators are handling the demand. But also here you have some loading part to store few amount of oil that are being extracted in this site and load into the train that will carry to the other facility, right? But I thought, all right, later I want to, you might know that this is a totally independent structure, right? It has the ability to, the support side has power. We will receive water here in case you are putting it, which is my case, putting it away from water, so you can receive water. You can receive oil to fuel the flame turrets, right? There, you have, not in this side. In the other side, it has flame turrets. I need to, remove this ray from here because it's in the flame turret range. But okay. Right, so it can receive anything. It can receive the fuel for the steam engine here, and can receive ammo. And this was made by combining two independent blueprints that I took a lot of work to make them compatible among them. So let me show you. This is one independent loading oil facility. You can put it here, for instance. Let's say here. Okay, you can put it here, and then okay, it is done. Now this is the support side. This is the loading oil facility, and this is the support side, right, which provides ammo, loading from trains, provides solid fuel for the steam, water for the steam, oil for the flame turret. So this is one very generic support facility. Wow, I'm missing a lot of stuff. When I play serious games, I don't use the. If I use sheets, it's about only about automation. I use some robots to help me build things up. That's all. When I'm playing seriously, I don't build things using sheet mode. I go extract them, mine them, and then build stuff. Wow, I'm missing lots of stuff here. Let me fix this. Okay. I'm still missing some pumps, accumulators, some tanks. Race signals, some ground belts. What more? Okay, one train station. Then a freaking filter inserters. Okay. All right, we are all set. So You can plug loading oil part on top of the support part or in the bottom of it, so everything will connect perfectly. So let me give a real nice close-up and show you. You know, just delete from the belt and below. Okay, and in the other part you delete from the belt and above. Okay, that's it. So then you use a temporary blueprint, so you can pick this up, delete it from here, and obviously connect it here. So you see the underground belts will plug. I'm sorry, the underground pipes will plug, the belts will plug, everything will connect. So now you have a loading oil facility with independent power. You need to, feed it once in a while with some water, some solid fuel, using this station here. Also feed it with some ammo, put some ammo here. It will go to the belts that are in the perimeter, and it will go all the way up and feed all the gun turrets. And this is very, very smart facility. The water pumps has some intelligence to prevent, the deadlocks where the train is almost empty, the tank is almost full, there is some water being used, and it never ceases to pull just a little bit water from the train each second. So the pumps has some intelligence. If the station is not needing anything, the station will be disabled. Also, the backup power would activate only if the accumulators are very low. This is a pretty smart, facility. Of course, the same thing in these loading pumps apply here. If the amount of oil is very low, the station is disabled, because I don't want my trains going, wasting time, and especially in a game like this where resources are very important. I forgot to mention that also the my sites don't have much ore. They are very low richness, so you can't. This has only 300,000 iron. So I need to, once in a while I need to expand these borders. So I cannot waste anything here. I cannot waste a lot of coal or solid fuel in a lot of trains going from one side to the other without need. So if the amount of oil is very low, the station is disabled once it reaches at least 5,000 in each of the three loading tanks. Okay, it will call a train. It will call a train only in that particular situation. So it's very crazy, because when I want to do some, let's say, the station which will provide water to these, I can also make it independent using this support side, and another side to load water, or another side to do some extraction site for copper, for iron. So it's a very interesting way of thinking. Independent sites which are fully guarded, no laser turrets, because they are almost like a cheat to me. Unless you have thousands of behemoths, then it's okay. But for you guys to have an idea, I came to a point where I almost failed in this game, because the attacks were so constant so frequent, and I was low on iron, because for you to make one piercing armor rounds magazine in this piercing rounds magazine in this game, you need to, you know, have steel, which costs a lot of iron, man. Take a look at this. You know, let me go to the steel furnaces. No, to make one steel here. Let me see, how much iron do you need, man? I'm kind of lost here. Yeah, you need 10 iron plates. 10. I mean, it's insane, man. Insane. It's an insane amount of iron. And I don't have much. I have only 300,000 there. And it's almost gone now. So, you know, the attacks are very numerous, very large amounts of enemies. Very hard to obtain, to get, you know, some defense. So yeah, the technology very, very expensive. So you need to, you know, you can't fail. You cannot fail in this one. You need to think carefully. You need to have all your independent facilities well guarded, so you have no losses. And I play this game like if it was no game. You know, it's just as if it was life in that situation. So we cannot risk. We cannot think small. We cannot risk lefting these unguarded. So if someone breaks through, and they break through very, very frequently, you know, I upgraded the outposts. Before they was only made by 4 gun turrets. Now there is a you know, flamethrower in the middle to what? For to save some ammo. This is the only goal for this flamethrower. I'm almost, you know, done. If I don't expand quickly to reach more ores, new ore sites, mining sites, I'm done. See, there's 1 million here. This is for me 1 million. That is life and death. I need this 1 million here, because if I don't reach there, I'm dying. I'm dead. All right, guys. Sorry for my bad English. I'm proving it. See you.